Welcome to the GCSE Maths Advantage. I'm Dr. James Carter, and every episode I'm going to break down one topic, show you where the marks are, and give you a quick win you can use in your next exam. Whether you're targeting a grade 7 or pushing for a 9, let's get into it.
This is the hook. Last year, one algebraic fraction question cost more students marks than almost any other on the AQA paper. Not because it was hard, but because many cancelled the wrong thing and missed the domain restriction. If you've ever handed your paper in and felt sure you did the algebra but still lost marks, this episode is for you.
Here's the promise. By the end of the next 12 minutes, you'll be able to simplify algebraic fractions correctly, solve a simple fractional equation without panicking, and write down the excluded values that save marks. I'll show one clear method, one common wrong move to avoid, and one 10-second check you can use under timed conditions. Let's work through this step by step, and I'll point you straight to the printable checklist in the show notes. First, the core idea. Treat algebraic fractions the same way you treat number fractions, but with one extra rule. Always factorize first. Why? Because cancellation only removes common factors, not terms you would subtract. If you try to cancel part of a sum or difference, you're changing the expression. That mistake is the most common cause of lost marks.
Example 1. Simple. Simplify x squared minus 9 over x squared minus x minus 6. Step 1. Factorize both numerator and denominator. The numerator is x minus 3, x plus 3. The denominator factorizes to x minus 3, x plus 2. Now you can cancel the common factor x minus 3. The simplified result is x plus 3 over x plus 2. Say that out loud as you write it. The cancel was of a factor, not of an x or a plus sign. Let that sink in.
Crucial extra step. Record excluded values. In that example, x equals 3 makes the original denominator 0, so x equals 3 must be listed as excluded, even though it cancelled. Examiners look for that. Write it down. X not equal to 3. If you don't, you can lose a whole mark. Example 2. Addition. Simplify 2 over x plus 1 plus 3 over x minus 2. To add these, find a common denominator by multiplying the two distinct factors, x plus 1, x minus 2. Convert each fraction. 2x minus 2 over x plus 1 x minus 2 plus 3x plus 1 over x plus 1 x minus 2. Combine the numerators carefully, expand if necessary, then factorize the result again if possible. Only cancel after you factorize the combined numerator and denominator. Don't try to cancel across a plus sign. That's a fast route to a wrong answer. Now, the exam technique section. Here's a typical 5-mark fractional equation you might see. Solve x plus 2 over x minus 3 equals 4 over x minus 3. At first glance, you might cancel x minus 3 from both sides and conclude x plus 2 equals 4, so x equals 2. But hold on. That cancellation only works if x minus 3 is not 0. The examiner will award marks for showing the correct method and for stating excluded values, even if you make a small arithmetic slip later. Here's the mark breakdown I want you to remember. M1 for a valid method line showing elimination or multiplying through by x minus 3, M1 for correct simplification of the resulting equation, A1 for the correct final value, and a separate A or method credit for showing excluded values where required. Write it down. That's where the marks are.
So how would you present this in the exam to maximize marks? Step 1. State excluded values up front, x not equal to 3 in this case. Step 2. Either multiply both sides by the common denominator, here x minus 3, and show the algebra, All rearrange to one side and make a single fraction. If you multiply through, write the line that cancels the denominator plainly. Examiners love to see your method. If you cannot finish, leave the correct transformed equation. That often earns an M1, even if you don't reach the final A1. Write it down, don't just think it.
Quick win time, a 10-second checklist you can use under pressure. Number 1, factorise first. Number 2, list excluded values immediately. Number 3, cancel only common factors. Number 4, substitute your final answers back into the original expression or equation. That's 4 steps and it takes you 10 seconds after you finish a question. Mnemonic FELS. Factorise, exclude, line up, sub back. Say it quietly in the exam if you need to. FELS. That's your quick win for today. Let's walk through a worked example, exactly as you'd write it in the exam. Question. Solve x squared minus x minus 6 over x squared minus 5x plus 6 equals 1. Step 1. Factorise both sides. Left numerator becomes x minus 3, x plus 2. Left denominator is x minus 2, x minus 3. So our equation is x minus 3, x plus 2 over x minus 2, x minus 3 equals 1. State excluded values. X not equal to 2, x not equal to 3. A common slip on that exact question is cancelling and then not checking whether the cancellation removed a possibility for a solution. Another slip is failing to state excluded values. If a candidate had instead multiplied out incorrectly and given a spurious solution, the examiner might still give method credit for a correctly formed transformed equation, but the A1 for final answer would be lost. That's why the 10-second checklist and the habit of writing excluded values are worth several marks per paper. Marks are there for the taking. Recap in one sentence. Always factorise first, record excluded values, cancel only common factors, and substitute answers back. That routine converts messy algebra into reliable marks. If you want the printable checklist and full worked solutions for this episode, visit jcacademyonline.co.uk for a downloadable PDF and extra practice questions. That's your quick win for today. If this helped, share it with a friend who's revising. You'll find more worked solutions and revision resources at jcacademyonline.co.uk. Until next time, trust the process and nail that exam. Stay curious.